Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, episode 32, and this is a special Thanksgiving episode. Happy Thanksgiving!
Woo! Thanksgiving!
The guys are really excited. We're here again. This is Ryan. We're with Catron and Chris, and they're so excited about Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat all the things, everything,
Stuff our faces.
eat it all. then I'm gonna like undo my pants and sit back and be like, oh, I ate too much.
This is a family show, young man. This is a family show.
It's just releasing pressure. That's all it is.
Did you see that Stovetop Stuffing made a Thanksgiving pants that you could buy?
Yes.
That looks like
that.
Stovetop stuffing. It's like
They
stretchy.
were like maternity pants.
Yeah.
And it looked like stovetop stuffing, the part that goes up over the belly, you know, and then in the pockets you pull out, and it looks like stuffing. And yeah,
I'd wear those. I'd just wear.
You have to send away you have to send away box tops to get it.
I'm sure you just buy it online somewhere, right?
You could probably still buy it. Just get it.
Send in the UPC like the old days with the cereal box, you know. It's like, I want to get the decoder ring.
Did you guys ever do that? Did we ever do that, Chris? I'm trying to remember.
We did some box tops. So I know we got some Disney Afternoon like little minifigures.
Nice.
That it was on cereal things. You had to get the box tops or whatever, the coupon on the back, and you had to get so many, send it away. And there was like Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, or I don't know, about an inch tall or something like that.
I just always remember finding the cereal that had the prize inside. Even if we didn't like the cereal, we'd be like, we want that
satisfying.
Cereal. And then we'd get the prize out, and that was it.
Yeah, you open it from the bottom,
and
get the prize out, and don't eat the cereal.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore, though, really. It's just sad.
It's too dangerous. Kids will choke on it.
That's right. They'll find a way to choke on it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, well. All good things.
When we were kids, we weren't stupid.
Yeah. Kids got dumber. You guys got kids,
It's the
right?
parents that are dumb now. That's the problem.
Yeah, it is the parents that are dumb. It's just,
Go ahead, put it in your mouth. We need $1 million. Go ahead.
It won't fit, Daddy. Shove it in.
Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So we're staying home. Catron, you guys are going out of town.
Yes. My wife and child are already there in Arkansas.
Oh.
And
I already got rid of them.
Yeah, I got rid of them. No, they're out of school, so my wife's a teacher, and then my son's in school, of course. So they went on, and I will work tomorrow and then head that way. So
Cool.
Yeah.
We're staying here. Just
And we're staying here.
yeah. Chris didn't want to come see me.
No, I don't want to watch you eat. That's it. It's just you're a monster.
I bought a pecan pie today.
I don't like pecan pies.
More for me.
There you go.
We did
we're
this.
Getting a French silk pie.
Well,
Here you go.
that's not American. This is Thanksgiving, not France-giving. You need American pies. Not the movie, though. Not the movie.
No, not the movie.
Pies that are from America.
You don't want that pie in that movie.
Yeesh. Moving on.
Moving on. We got our. We debated on whether to cook or to just order stuff in. So we're going to cook, but we did something new, which is new to us, which was amazing. I think I'm addicted just already. Curbside pickup. So basically, we went on the website of the grocery store, picked everything we wanted, and then I just drove there, and they brought it out to the car.
Nice.
Yeah, we do the Amazon Fresh, where they just deliver it to the door.
Is that with a drone or?
No. If it was a drone, we just open the window and they'll just come right in, just drop it, and fly away.
So where does the Amazon Fresh stuff come from?
Amazon?
No, I mean like they don't have like
distribution.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like distribution places and.
Yeah, it's only in certain areas that they have it available. So you have to be within so many miles, and it's like is that one like a 4-hour window, or is it just
something like that?
Yeah, some of those, because there's Prime Grocery. I don't remember what it was, or something else.
Yeah, you can't find everything on Amazon Fresh,
Right.
but you can still do Amazon Prime, and they still deliver stuff like the cat litter and stuff like that. We'll do that.
We have something called shipped, and they'll bring it to you. But we tried that, but that one you have to have like a membership for. It's like you have to pay so much a month. This one, if you want, it's HEB grocery store. If you want it, it's like a $5 tip on the end, basically. But the first 4 times was free, so we're like, hey, we'll try it. Nice. But oh gosh, it made shopping with a toddler so much easier because you just pick it all out online, and then they like, if they don't have the certain thing, then they'll like suggest a substitution or call you about it. And they gave out free cookies the first 2 times that I went, so I was like, hey, that's good. But every time they would put something in the car, my toddler would go, thank you. So we'll be cooking, but we didn't have to do all the madness. And the lady today was like, I was like, this is so nice. And she's like, you don't want to go inside. It's a madhouse in there.
Run for your lives.
Yeah. Everywhere we went today was like crazy. I was going to take our son out to the playground and went to one playground, and there was like 2 creepy guys with their dog sitting in the middle of the slides, just sort of sitting there. So I'm like, oh, we're not going to that playground. Then I went to another playground, and it was like they had dropped a bomb full of children on this playground. They were just everywhere. So I was like, yeah, we're not going to that one either. So then we went to another one, and it was still a little crazy. So we played for a minute, and I was like, how about we go get ice cream? He's like, oh, ice cream? So then we got ice cream.
Nice.
And it was one of those yogurt places because it was right by the playground where they have you get your yogurt and then you pick your toppings. Well, my son thought the topping bar was stick your hand in and grab whatever you want.
As it should be.
He was like M&Ms, but he doesn't call them M&Ms for some reason. He calls them num-nums. He's like, num-nums, num-nums.
It's like the evil turtle from Ninja Turtles 2. Nom noms. Nom noms.
So yeah, that was my preparation today for Thanksgiving. And then we'll be decorating the house. We're not allowed to, or per my wife, we're not allowed to decorate the house until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, ours is already decorated.
Yeah.
We got the lights out front.
I put some lights out, but I'm not allowed to turn them on. So they're out, but they can't be turned on until after Thanksgiving. And then, so we're having ham and stovetop stuffing, actually, because it was easy.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't have the pants to go along with it.
Oh.
But we're not doing turkey because supposedly I'm not supposed to eat turkey because of my stomach issues, which is weird.
Tryptophan.
Yeah. Doctor said, don't eat turkey. And I'm like, okay.
Okay. Sure. He's just messing with you.
I saved a turkey's life today.
Oh.
But you killed a pig.
Yeah.
Pigs are dirty anyways.
With a pig.
That's what they're there for, right? Bacon, ham, and
Yeah.
what else?
So
Ribs.
Yeah. What are you guys doing the traditional meals? We're having butt.
Pork butt.
We ordered our turkey from Honey Baked.
Isn't that honey baked ham? Why do they have turkey?
Because it's honey baked ham and beyond.
Oh.
They weren't selling enough hams, I guess.
Yeah.
They knew.
They had to get the turkey. We didn't get a turducken, but we got a turkey.
Oh.
Did you see that video? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The video where this mom makes a turkey and she's like, kids, I need you to get, there's something sticking out. I need you to get it out of the turkey for me. And this is already, it's been cooked. And they're like, what is it? And they pull out what looks like a smaller turkey. And the mom was like, oh no, this turkey was pregnant. And we've cooked their child.
Oh, God.
The kids start freaking out and they're like going crazy.
Yeah.
And then the dad was like, are you serious? Turkeys lay eggs. They don't have babies inside of them.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's a Cornish hen, so
yeah, it was a Cornish
chicken, which is funny.
Nice.
This turkey was pregnant.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Anyways, so Catron, are you having like
And
raccoon and snake and stuff like that?
No, no.
take a second.
We do it's the traditional turkey and actually there will be ham as well, and of course the sweet potatoes and all that fun stuff. So we're actually bringing a different dish this year. We've got this recipe for Brussels sprouts, and I never thought I'd ever eat a Brussels sprout, but it's got like bacon and balsamic reduction, which is sweet. But man, it's
fancy.
It's so good. You roast them in the oven. So we're gonna do that as
you wrap it in bacon, and yeah.
It's bacon bits. I mean, you could wrap it in bacon. So it's oh man, it's so good. But yeah, traditional stuff. I actually had Thanksgiving meal today at work. We had our feast, and then I have one tomorrow with another group of people at work with like some kids from some group homes, and so I get to eat like every day this week, big meals, and I'm recovering from the stunk bug, so that's even better.
Oh, yay!
I didn't throw up today after eating, so that was
good. That's good.
Yay!
Retained it.
So, yep, traditional stuff for us.
Yeah, I had a Thanksgiving already too at work. We had it Friday.
Yeah, you had a naughty Thanksgiving. I saw pictures.
Oh well, that's what we do. That's how we roll.
Everything was named with
innovator does. Yeah,
four-letter words.
Expletives. Yeah, someone went around and put little expletives. Yeah, it was interesting. But so they had a list that you're supposed to log in and put down what you're bringing.
Right.
So, no one's bringing the same stuff or whatever. So I just went and got some Hawaiian rolls. I was like, everybody loves Hawaiian rolls. Or bring some Hawaiian rolls. So I got like 2 bags, like the big things, like 24 each. So there's like 48 Hawaiian rolls. And I put them down. I just leave them in the bag so people can just grab them out or whatever. And I'm waiting in line, and this other girl comes up, starts talking to someone else. And I hear her go, "Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. So I just went through the drive-thru. Not drive-thru. I just went to the grocery store this morning and got some Hawaiian rolls. And I just put them on the table over there, and she put them in a bowl and set them on the table. So everyone ate the ones out of the bowl, and no one ate any of the ones that I brought.
Hey, that means more Hawaiian rolls for you.
I know, exactly. I gave like half of them to Dorian
because he went to Hawaii.
This will remind you of where you went. Because he won in Mortal Kombat, so I gave him half as his prize. And then I have 24 rolls, so we have our rolls for Thanksgiving.
There you go.
If you eat Hawaiian rolls in Hawaii, are they just called rolls?
They're just rolls there, yeah.
They're just
rolls.
Yeah.
So you played Mortal Kombat? Who were you?
I've tried different people. There's one character, I can't remember his name. He's like the end guy. It's Mortal Kombat X. He's the last guy that you fight. He's like a wizard.
Oh, Gandalf.
Got skeleton hands.
Gandalf.
Yeah, Gandalf. Exactly. I do okay with him. And Luke
Skywalker. Yes, Luke Skywalker.
Who's the guy with the hat? He throws the hat.
Raiden.
No.
That's Raiden.
No, it's not Raiden. He's got the razor hat.
Oh, the razor hat. That's
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not Liu Kang. It's like his distant ancient relative.
Razor
or something.
Ramon.
Razor, yeah, that guy. I'm pretty good with him, but Dorian kills everybody with anyone he picks. So.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, we all hate him.
If you don't know who Dorian is, go back a few episodes he was on.
Yeah.
Just look for Dorian Soto.
And then every episode afterward, we talk about how we hate him.
No, we don't hate him. We just like to laugh about him.
He's just easy to laugh at.
I mean,
it's
okay because he made, he helped make Green Lantern, so it's fine. It's but since we're talking about Thanksgiving, Disney announced that they're preparing for every year. Thousands upon thousands go to Disney World for thousands upon thousands,
hundreds.
Yeah, hundreds. Well,
tens of hundreds,
millions, whatever. I don't know how many people go there on Thanksgiving. A lot of people, more than would fit in this room that I'm in right now.
Wow.
For
those that can't He's in a giant
I'm
auditorium.
in a giant, yeah.
He's at the Super Bowl.
At
Actually,
the football stadium here in Houston. Anyways, oh, I forgot wrestling was in Houston tonight. I should be watching that.
Oh darn!
I'll put it on while we're doing this. Anyways, they announced some food extras that were coming to the parks, and in particular, one that caught me. I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." The restaurant in Pandora, which I can never pronounce. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Satuli?
I think that's right.
Satuli Cantina?
Perfect. Your Navi is exquisite.
Yes. Anyways, they just for Thanksgiving, I think. Yeah, Thanksgiving Day only. So they're doing this full menu, or this special offering just for Thanksgiving only. But they have these bowls there. We've talked about them before. They have like a meat and a rice or a potato, and like some kind of vegetable, and then little boba balls and some kind of sauce. But they're doing a special Thanksgiving one that is going to feature wood-grilled roasted turkey breast with gravy, apple and sage stuffing, green beans, orange marmalade glazed sweet potatoes with candied pecans. Oh, I just want to go here to eat.
But so everything's really specific, but you just said green beans. Like, is there anything with the?
No, I'm not even done yet. That's mashed potatoes and cranberry boba pearls.
Yeah, and plain green beans
and green beans.
But it's all like in a bowl together.
Boiled green beans.
So it's like the potatoes, the sweet potato. So it's got potatoes, sweet potatoes, green beans, turkey, and then gravy over top of it all. And then like these cranberry boba balls on top of that. It looks good, I guess.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
I don't. It sounds like something you get at like KFC. But with boba balls.
The bowl thing, or
oh, this looks a lot better than that monstrosity.
We take everything we got in our kitchen, we just stuff it in this bowl.
We just take it out of the trash.
We'll put some bubble balls on it.
And Boba Fett balls.
It's all fancy like.
Orange marmalade glazed sweet potatoes. I never would have put orange with sweet potatoes, even though they're orange. I don't know.
Well, but, yeah.
And then they have a special dessert. So they have these desserts there that look like alien egg or something. Looks like what a Navi would lay an egg. It's like this blueberry, very shiny spherical ball that they usually have, but for Thanksgiving they have pumpkin cheesecake mousse that looks like it. So it's like this shiny ball of orange with a little green on top, with some brown poopy stuff swiped across the side, and it looks like maybe some cranberry balls again.
Nice. I'm not sure I would let you describe items on a menu.
Yeah, I don't think
it's not.
I'd make a great waiter. So here's tonight's special.
It's got kind of a poopy smear on the
poopy
side.
smear. Well, here, I'll let you look at it. It looks like
we got this big old blue creature in the back pooping out some eggs that we're serving you.
I changed many diapers. I mean, doesn't that look like a poop smear? Oops, where'd it go?
It's gone.
Yeah, it did for a second.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. I mean, I would have called it like baby food smear, but I mean, you can go with poop smear.
Okay. Looks like a poop smear to me.
Do they just put boba balls and everything there?
Yeah, they do. Everything. There's a drink that they have that has boba balls in it. There's all their food.
I don't like
it. Get rid of them.
Maybe that's what they are. Maybe that's what the Navi, that's their eggs, maybe.
They're implanting them in us.
They're growing baby avatars inside of us.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, so I think there's other stuff around the parks that they announced, but I couldn't tell you what it was. That's the only thing that caught my eye. But they do have like the Liberty Square in Liberty Square. Then in Magic Kingdom, the place in there has a traditional, basically
Yeah.
turkey dinner like all the time.
Is it turkey or emu?
It's turkey.
You got the big old emu egg like legs. It's supposed to be
What?
turkey. Those giant turkey legs, aren't they like emu or something?
Oh, that's just a story. It's not real.
No, it's true.
No.
It's on the internet. It's true.
No, that's not real. Liberty Tree Tavern is the place I was thinking of. They have the sort of the traditional meal, and then I'm sure most of the other places have something for Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Mhm.
Anyway, so yeah, so that's it'd be cool. I've never been there for Thanksgiving. I've been there not on Christmas, but around Christmas. I've been there for New Year's. Um, they always try to do some places where you get the traditional thing, but I mean, I think it's cool to do your own thing and have tacos for Thanksgiving if you want. I don't know, do whatever.
Oh yeah.
Eat whatever you want.
I think Jared Collinger, his family, he comes on here. I believe they do like seafood, a lot of seafood for Thanksgiving.
Huh. We used to do lasagna for Christmas Eve at our house.
Yeah.
Seems good. But anyway, so that's Thanksgiving. Then of course now Thanksgiving ends at 5 o'clock everywhere, and Black Friday starts.
No, Black Friday's already started.
It has. Oh, it has because
Oh,
I've
yeah.
gotten emails from Best Buy saying
Yeah, I've been
buy
getting,
stuff now, and I'm like,
been getting emails for like 2 weeks now.
is it just me or did Best Buy or not Best Buy, but Black Friday sales used to be like you could find some pretty cool stuff. Now it just seems like the sales are just like take a couple of dollars off of.
And this is stuff we couldn't get rid of, so we're
Yeah.
knocking the price down a little bit. Yeah.
Pretty much. They still have the doorbusters, what they call them, which is what original Black Friday would have been.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's like maybe like 5 or 6 of those, and you
Yeah.
have to like hunt them down in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing that I would.
Nothing's ever where you're supposed to find this stuff.
I know. I've never understood that either. They're like, okay, the video games we're going to put in the washer and dryer section, and in the video games we'll put the washer and dryers. I don't understand.
I felt like I was confused one year. Like they put the video games in like the ladies' underwear section one year at Target. I was just like, I don't know if I should be standing over here looking through these.
That's when you just grab something, put on your head, and just run through like a crazy man. And people get out of your way, and then you grab what you want and leave.
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be like, hey, you're in this section. While you're here,
Buy some underwear.
Well, I figure it was probably more about like crowd control, though, right? You put them in areas that they're not going to be people there at 3 a.m. buying women's underwear, right? So they can kind of move people around a little bit.
Maybe. I worked at Toys R Us one year for Black Friday, which was crazy. They had me in the electronics section, so all the video games were in the electronics section. And we had there, I guess they still have them like this. It's like glass. All the games are behind glass cabinets. Mm-hmm. So basically, I was pressed up against the glass cabinet from whenever this sale started to like just about when it ended. And there was just crowds of people just like pressing me against the glass saying, I want that one. And I'd have to like crawl into the cabinet and fend off people. And
you should have just crawled into the cabinet and just stayed in there.
Just stayed in there.
Just throw stuff out.
Yeah, that was wild. But so I like to go though and just like people watch. I never really buy much, but I go and people watch, and I think it's pretty hilarious. Some of the stuff I've seen.
We'll get like cheap movies. Like we'll go like later in the morning. We won't go like early. We'll go later in the morning when all the crazy people left, but the sale's still going on. Usually go on to like about noon.
Yeah.
So we'll go out and like grab like Big Bang Theory season that's usually on sale or something like that. But
one year when we were in Alabama for Thanksgiving with Jennifer's family. Oh, excuse me. I was yawning. Sorry. We decided to go out because her grandparents wanted to get a bike, I think, for her sister. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. But it was Walmart, and it was like whenever Walmart would open, like for their Black Friday stuff. Like this was before they did it we're opening at 5 on Thursday. This is like early.
You get there at 3 in the morning on Friday.
Yeah, 3 in the morning. So we're getting in there, and it's like a madhouse craziness. People trying to find all this stuff, fighting over toasters. Like earlier that day, nobody wanted a toaster, but now they're $2, so everybody has to have a toaster. And I see this one guy, and I'm just like watching everybody because I wasn't really there to really get anything. And I'm watching this older gentleman. He's by himself. He has a shopping cart, and he's just casually walking through Walmart. And he goes through because like you said, everything's in different places. So everybody's like in the deli meat section or whatever, trying to find a video game. And he picks up a couple packs of bacon. And I'm like, what is this? I'm watching this guy. This is interesting. Walks back to the front with his bacon, checks out, and leaves. He went through all that craziness to buy 2 packs of bacon. I thought that was the most funny thing I've ever seen.
So he needed a shopping cart for 2 packs of bacon? I know. He didn't want to carry that bacon. That was too much.
Maybe the shopping cart was just so he could like just run people over to get his bacon. He's like, I gotta have my bacon. Get out of my way.
Hey, when you have a bacon craving, you get the bacon.
You get the bacon.
But it was funny. And then I've seen people fight over towels. I'm like, really? You're fighting over a towel? But it's funny to go sit and watch. Now I wouldn't go to like some places that are crazy where there's people getting shot and stuff, but most of the places I've lived that doesn't happen. It's just crazy people wanting their towels. But
we've gone to LA and tried to go out, and that's crazy. Again, we try to wait a little bit in the morning, but it's still it's insane. Traffic there already is insane. That was no fun. It was no fun.
Well, I went to Best Buy the other day to pick up. I got Battlefront 2, which we can talk about in a minute. And there was already like the whole store was full of TVs. There was TVs literally everywhere in the store, just boxes and boxes of TVs. I'm just like, good gracious.
Yeah.
But then I looked at their ad, and they don't really have that good of deals on the TVs. It's just like have TVs.
Yeah, we went to Home Depot, and they already have like all the tarps covering stuff in all the aisles. That's going to be all their Black Friday stuff.
Yeah. You should have grabbed the tarp off of it and just took it up front and be like, I'd like to buy this tarp, please. I need a tarp.
I want this Black Friday tarp.
Was it black?
It was black.
Oh, well, there we go. Survivor Series, that's another Thanksgiving thing. I know you guys watched it.
I haven't watched Survivor in years. I watched maybe like the first couple. But I haven't watched it in a while.
It's been a great series, yeah.
Richard Hatch, she's like the first guy or something like that.
Whatever. Survivor Series was here in Houston, so I didn't go to it, but I watched it. It was an okay show. It was good. It was wrestling.
Is that the one where they have the multiple rank? No,
they did have the War Games the night before, which is what you're thinking of.
That's War Games,
which they had at WCW, and they brought it to NXT, which is WWE's like sort of developmental place.
Yeah.
But I watched that match, and it was the best. It brought me back to the WCW days. Because Catron and I used to watch WCW stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And that brought me back, and it was really good. So if you can ever watch that, Catron, you should watch it to bring you back. It was a good match.
Yeah.
Survivor Series is where they take like teams of 5 and they like eliminate each other. So there's
I kind of remember that. I always wanted to watch it, but I never got to watch any of those pay-per-views. But
I didn't either when I was a kid, but so now I am. Since I'm an adult, I watch them.
And they would like bring them in on these the little ring though, right? On all those pay-per-view events, a lot of times it would like come in on a float or something, you know. And it's Ultimate Warrior's coming in instead of running in or whatever.
You know, a lot of the times they did that because the stadiums were so big that the bigger guys couldn't get down to the ring.
Oh wow!
Halfway there, I'm gonna give some high fives to people.
Yeah.
I need to sit out for just a minute. Give me a minute.
No, it makes sense. I mean, it is a show, right? But it's also a hard show, right? They're having to run around, jumping up and down, throwing each other around. I'm sure they get worn out, so I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Maybe you're interesting.
But maybe I'll do a wrestling episode where I just talk wrestling. Maybe after WrestleMania or something.
Yeah, maybe you'll do that.
I said me. I didn't say you. I'll get our friend Dave Adams from his podcast.
There you go.
I'll give him a little shout out.
Yep.
Sideline warnings. If you like football and sports, they have one. Sideline warnings. They just started. Good guys. I'll get him on and we'll just talk wrestling because he likes wrestling.
There you go.
Yeah.
Crossover episode.
Crossover. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so that sort of sums up Thanksgiving for me. You got Thanksgiving, you have Survivor Series and Thanksgiving, and then Black Friday. That's the Thanksgiving holiday for me personally. So I'm good.
Yeah.
We go hunting, not for deals, but for duck.
Not for deals.
Not like you sissies.
That's right. We go duck hunting.
I always take a gun when I go deal hunting.
Yeah, right. So
You need to.
my in-laws own a lot of land and have a duck hunting guided service called Lost Island Duck Hunting, and
Not a sponsor or a sponsor?
not a sponsor.
Oh.
Not really.
Could they be a sponsor? That'd be
They
great.
could be. I mean, yeah. But anyways, we pay a decent amount of money, like a lot of money, to come and hunt on their land, and it's really good hunting. But we get to go as family for free, which is awesome. And so I usually go, and I never was a hunter growing up, but became one as a family member. And it's fun being with the guys, you know, and being out in nature when it's like super quiet, and then you hear these ducks quacking and coming flying in. It's real pretty, and they just come in, and then you shoot them, and they fall. Hopefully, not usually when I shoot.
Sure.
Usually miss them, but
They're so beautiful. I must shoot them in the face.
oh yeah. So the first time, I'll tell this real quick.
And let's just shoot them.
Yeah, the first time we went, they were like, okay, now we're going to de-breast them, right? So I was like, what do we do there? And you have to take a knife and go down the middle of their chest.
Really? Come on.
And then tear the skin off and get the breast out. And I was like, I'm not going to do this. I said, I'm not going to do this, but I didn't say it out loud. I just said it in my head. I can't not do this. You know, I'm like, I'm the new brother-in-law, right? I got to do this. So I did. I was scared the whole time because I was like, this thing is still warm. I'm going to like cut into it and like come to life going quack, 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 you know? But it didn't, thankfully. And it was all okay. But, and I've done it a few times since then, but for
You're
now,
a monster.
I know, right? And now the way they do it is there's a guy that comes, picks them up and does it for them and then brings them back and they put them in the freezer and people come by and get them and do whatever with them. But occasionally we'll cook duck make these little jalapeno poppers out of it, you know, and it's decent. But not my favorite, but it's fun.
Is it like Back to the Future 3 where you're eating and then you spit out a pellet from the gun and then you eat it and spit out another pellet?
Hopefully not. Usually you try to get those out, but sometimes I think it's happened.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Probably going to watch some TV.
But it's also it's so Stuttgart, Arkansas is the duck hunting and rice capital of the world. They also have the Wings of the Over the Prairie Festival in Stuttgart this week. There's carnival rides, all this stuff, and the national World Championship duck calling contest.
Oh.
Which
are you going to enter?
No, we have a cousin that she has a cousin that has won it as many times as you can, basically, and so he's like
all the
champion. And like, there's like so many times you can win it, and so many years and all this, and he's done all that, and he owns a duck calling company like Duck Commander, but it's called R&T Rich and Tone. Not a sponsor, but could be. No, they probably wouldn't be. But they're a really cool place if you're into duck call. Anyways.
Man, that would be cool to have a duck caller sponsor. This is I Am Geek, sponsored by Duck Calls United.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. You can tell him I have a beard. I mean, I'm
Yeah, he has a beard.
I have a beard. I mean,
he makes his own call. It's.
I don't stab ducks though.
He probably. I don't know. He does. He does. They have a TV show, RNTV, RNT TV. I don't know, something like that. But it's pretty funny. Sometimes it's good too. I don't know.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
Speaking of duck hunts,
yeah,
duck hunt's a Nintendo thing, right?
Segway.
Yes,
That's
yes,
the,
it is.
yeah, Segway. That's the kind of duck hunting that Chris and I play. But
Hey, I did
like
it
a
too, growing up.
Segway.
Segway. I saw today that I'm just now thinking of this. It should have said duck hunting. The paperwork for the expansion for Universal Studios for the Nintendo Land. So it's going to be basically taking over the Barney area, the Curious George area, Woody the Woodpecker roller coaster area, and the Animal Actor Studio area. So all that's going away to make room for Nintendo Land. Which so basically everything that's around except for ET, which it's going to be weird that ET's still going to be there in the midst of this.
The original, right? Or
that
only
was,
original.
That was Atari, so that doesn't work.
So there's definitely going to be like a Mario Kart ride and a Donkey Kong ride. So those are definites.
Mine Kart or something.
Yeah, so basically it's going to be like Springfield, Simpson area, and then sort of butts up to the Nintendo Land there in the park.
Woo-hoo!
So there you go.
Great.
What a segue. Did you like that?
Good. Yeah.
It's so smooth of a transition, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I didn't even know what happened. We went from stabbing ducks in the chest to talking about rides in a theme park.
As smooth as baby poops, man.
Man, there's going to be so many titles that could be titles for this episode.
Right?
I don't know. I wouldn't even know which one to pick right now.
Maybe just Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know.
I mean,
do them all.
I know. Stabbing the duck. Anyways.
Arrow to the neck.
Arrow to the neck.
Shot.
I remember shooting out there one time. We
we
didn't shoot animals. We just shot skeet.
Yeah, it was my wedding day, or we went out and shot skeet. Yeah, and that was probably the first time I'd ever done that day too, as well. So that there was a lot of people there that they'd never. So it was a fun time.
I had never done it before, and Greg Jones had never done it before, and you had never done it before. And Greg Jones and I went out there and hit like everything, and you like missed everything, and we're like,
oh yeah,
and we were like feeling bad for you. We were like, maybe we shouldn't like hit stuff.
No, I don't care.
I don't know if we can get this guy in our family. He can't.
I know, right?
How about one of these other guys?
It's so funny because we'll go and they'll be like, "That was a nice shot." I'm like, I seriously don't think I hit it, but okay. We were all shooting at the same. All six of us shot at the same time. There's no way of you knowing that.
Well, that's
that was a fun time.
It was. Yeah.
Speaking of shooting stuff, I'm just going to call this episode the Ultimate Segways. I did play Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2. It came out. I shot stuff in it. I haven't played it a lot yet, but I played some of the campaign and then some of the multiplayer. The campaign was good. It's a solid campaign so far. Basically, you're this one trooper going through, and you're trying to figure out what's going on with the Empire falling around you. And you got a little flying droid thing that you can use to attack people and do stuff with. So that's pretty cool. There is different difficulty levels, and I started on the middle one, but the way it is, you can switch between the different difficulties throughout the game. So if something's hard, you can just put it down to easy. So I did that a few times. But so that's cool. It's so far there's been a lot of space battles flying around, which I'm horrible at.
Yeah,
but still fun. Then I played some of the multiplayer, and I kept thinking, oh, this is going to be cool. I get to play some of the new worlds that were not on the first game, and every multiplayer map that loaded up was like Hoth or Tatooine, which were in the last game, and I was just like, I've already done this. I want something new. So I think I did play a couple of new ones, and it was okay. I'm just not that good. I get shot a lot.
Kung Lao, that's the guy. That's more fun. That name. It just popped in my head.
Good night, everybody.
I had to say it before I forgot it again. Kung Lao, he's got the Ranger hat. That guy. That's the guy.
So it's hard. It's if anybody wants to play Battlefront with me, you can find me at Django Greedo on PS4. So I don't know. You could get me on there. But so it's fun. I'm looking forward to playing more of the campaign, to see that story unfold, and then hopefully get a little better at the multiplayer thing. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my official review of Battlefront 2. It's a game. You can play it.
It's about Star Wars.
Yeah, it's about Star Wars, which all the Star Wars stuff is cool. Yeah, I still wish that, like I think I said before, the droids, when you're playing as the droid army from like the prequels, it's just all the one kind of droid. You're not like the destroyer droid or anything else. So that's sort of boring because this is like the same one, but they give them different guns. I don't know why you're laughing at me, but anyways. It would be cool if they had like the different kinds of droids, but I guess they just took the same skin and gave them a different weapon, which is sort of boring. Anyways, I don't have a segue for the next one, but Incredibles 2 came out with their teaser trailer.
Segue!
Yeah. I watched it like
You
20
said
times.
the gameplay was incredible.
The gameplay was incredible. Speaking of
incredible. Eh?
So it's my understanding that Incredibles 2 takes place immediately after the first one.
Yes.
Because I was watching it and my wife was like, man, that baby's been a baby for a long time.
That's a superpower. He's a baby.
I said, I'm pretty sure it takes place right after the first one.
As far as we know.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Never know.
At least it starts out there. Who knows what happens from there on.
Wonder who the bad guy be. Will it be the mole man from the end of the last one? Probably not.
Well, I think they do face off with him.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because that's where it ends. It ends with the mole guy coming up out of the ground. Mm-hmm. So they face off against the mole man.
Oh, it's not the under...
Oh, the underdweller. Is it underdweller?
I forget what his name is.
What is his name? Because it's like what man? Underminer.
Underminer, yes.
Underminer.
Underminer.
It's voiced by the guy that does voices in all of them from Cheers.
Oh yeah, yeah, that guy.
That guy, Cliff.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I bet you it'll start off that way with you have superpowers, and it'll quickly progress. Surely, and because otherwise it's the same movie over again for the most part. So it's going to be more like the what's the older brother? The not Jack, but what's the old?
Not Flash. Is it Flash? No.
It's not Flash. Flash.
Can't talk about Flash yet. It's not. It's on tonight.
No, is it the brother have the speed?
He's fast, right? But
I thought his name was something like
Dash.
I knew it had something.
Dash. So there's Dash and the sister. We're not gonna. Okay. So, anyways, they're probably going to be older, and then the baby will be older as well, and it'll be about them, maybe, and then a little bit about the parents.
Probably not. No.
Hey, come on.
I don't know. When we'll know? We'll know when it comes out.
We'll know when it comes.
2018.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to it. I love the first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've always wondered why it took so long to make a second one, because it was a good one. Because they made how many Toy Stories? How many of them?
They're working on the fourth one.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So, and there's been 3 cars.
Yeah. And 4 Incredibles. Oh well.
Had to get the story right.
I guess. Hopefully they got it right. They took long enough. I wonder if there'll be more superheroes on the rise in this one. Like more people coming out.
I could
powers.
see that because there was the ban on them, and since they saved the day, I can see it.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Could be about that. Then
that's true. A bunch of them died though.
Oh yeah,
because of capes.
Yeah,
because of capes, but also because of
the other guy.
Yeah.
We're terrible with the names tonight. You know, the guy with the red hair.
Syndrome.
Syndrome. Yeah.
Syndrome.
Buddy. Yeah. Buddy, go home. Oh, and then there was a couple of superhero things that came out.
Segway!
That I have not. Speaking of superheroes, look at this.
This is the greatest episode ever.
This is like segue after segue.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't even plan this. It's just happening.
It's crazy.
It's a Thanksgiving miracle.
And how your mind works is astonishing.
Anyways, so there was a couple of superhero things that came out in the last week. I have watched neither of them. You both have watched some or both of them.
Yes.
They both dropped on the same day, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So The Punisher was on Netflix.
Yep.
Which I'm waiting for the censored version where I don't have to watch children and wives get slaughtered.
It's going to be 2 minutes long. 2 minutes long. That's it.
2 minutes? What? Can you tell me the time stamp so I can just be like, cut over that part.
There's plenty of drama in it, but it has its share of killings.
I thought it was a comedy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It has some comedic parts.
It has some humor.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
I was just joking.
It has to. It'd be terrible if it didn't, because it would be so depressing.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Is it a musical too? Because if it's a musical too, then
no.
There's just one episode that's a musical. I shoot my bullets.
They go through people's heads and eyeballs.
Explosion, explosion, explosion.
Smashes face, smashes knee, smashes toes.
Wow, this is writing itself right here. So, not to spoil anything, but does he start with his Punisher-esque costume, or is it like going to be like some of the others where the end of the season he gets it?
Well, no, he has it at the beginning. And then he doesn't have it for a while. Then he has it for a little bit. And then he doesn't have it for a while. And then he has it at the end. So it's like an on and off thing.
That's weird.
But, I mean, it doesn't really matter because he's still doing the same thing. The same thing that he'd be doing.
So basically, he kills a bunch of people. He gets it all bloody. He's like, I got to send it into the laundromat. So I'll just wear, a T-shirt and jeans for a while. And then I got to go pick it up. It's clean again. Oh, I got it bloody again. Send it back in. That's the common part, right?
It's a lot of dry cleaning. Their whole episode is just dry cleaning. It's insane. I mean, they go through the step-by-step process of getting blood out of clothing. It's really informative. It's good to know. But, I don't know. I think they could have edited some of that.
And then there's one where he leaves it at the dry cleaners for too long.
So you guys
hysterical.
And someone puts like pink, like red socks in with it at one time, and it gets pink. It's a whole
pink Punisher.
It's a whole ordeal. It's like, who put the socks in here?
Why aren't we writing these shows? Come on. So anyway, would you guys recommend it? But probably to an older audience, not a younger audience, maybe.
I don't know, kids, grandparents, everybody. This is a family experience.
It's not family.
It's not. It's not family whatsoever. No, don't let your kids watch this. No, it's good. I'd recommend it to an adult audience.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
to watch it. I still haven't finished Stranger Things 2, so because I'm watching it with my wife, so she falls asleep watching stuff, so we'll start something and then she'll fall asleep. So I'm still like, I want to finish it because what I've seen 4 episodes maybe, and they've all been really good.
So you haven't seen that they go to the. Oh.
I do keep seeing stuff pop up on like news sites and Twitter. I'm like, no, just stop it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm a lame-o, I know. Also, dropping the same day as the big franchise of The Punisher, there was a little sort of like
smaller, like
indie movie that came out called Justice. I don't know, Justice something.
Just Us.
Just Ice.
Just Ice.
Just Us.
It was a hockey movie, right?
Just Us League.
Just Us League. It's all about hockey. No, I went and saw Justice League, and I liked it. I don't care what anybody says.
But to be fair, you like Batman versus Superman.
And I do like Batman versus Superman. And the director's cut's even better in the Batman vs. Superman. And I enjoyed Suicide Squad. And I loved Wonder Woman.
I enjoyed Suicide Squad. I liked Wonder Woman.
But this one I like. I mean, if you sit down, I could probably sit down and pick a bunch of stuff apart about Justice League, because I mean, you can definitely see like two directors had their hands in it, and you can tell that Henry Cavill's mustache has been CG'd out. But I don't really blame them for that. I blame like the other studio that wouldn't let him shave it, because I mean, I'm sure it was a rush job trying to get this CG'd out of this.
I've heard the CGI is pretty a rush job anyways.
Yeah, I mean, they need to get they need to up their game and that stuff. I mean, a lot of it really didn't bother me. Like I was just sitting down and just enjoying like all the character stuff. I think is great. All the actors doing great. The Ben Affleck was better in Batman Superman than in this one. I think he's done. I think he just wants to be out.
I hope so.
I think it's just like, I don't want to be in these anymore, and he just kind of like, some of it just seems a little forced. But Flash was great.
Yeah. When they came out that he was going to be it, and he was like saying, "I'm all in," I knew it wouldn't last long, because that's just him. He's not going to ride it through like somebody like Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man. You know, that he loves it, like he loves doing it. I don't think he loves doing it. Anyway, so Flash was good.
Flash was really good in it. He has a lot of quips and stuff. It's really funny. His character's really funny in it. Aquaman's fun. He's just fun in it. He's just a fun, drunken pro wrestling guy. I think you'll like him.
There we go.
There you go, Ryan.
I think you'll like him a lot. Cyborg I liked more than I thought I would, because I really didn't like how he looked.
I've seen pictures.
But they kind of rectify that a little bit at some point, which is nice. And I wasn't really paying attention too much of it during it. And Wonder Woman, of course, Gal Gadot was just good. Alfred's kind of funny in it. But yeah, I'd recommend it. Going to see it if you want to. I mean, like with all the critic stuff and the Rotten Tomato meter and everything, I kind of ignore all that anymore. And if I want to see a movie, I'll go see a movie.
Yeah.
If I enjoy it, I enjoy it. If I don't, I don't.
Well, my question is, if you are normal population that don't know anything about any of these characters, would you like it as good as you liked it, or would it be like, I'm very confused about what's going on?
I think you would enjoy it, but you wouldn't necessarily know some of the things, because they don't spend a lot of time on some of the characters, and the bad guy is just a bad guy, and really, like, I think I said this before, like, I don't know why they picked this character to begin with, because Steppenwolf is like, he's just a one-note character in the comics anyway. He mostly gets kind of beat up and made fun of a lot of times in the comics. He's just he's a general, but he's just like a secondary character. So it was just weird they chose him to begin with. But I mean, they took what they had in the comics and put it in the movie. So I mean, that's the character. He's a bad guy coming down, wanting to take over the planet. So that's what you get. But I mean, you get some fun fight stuff with him. So.
Oh. Wow. I still think that they, which I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not going to knock it that much. I still think they should have done a movie in between Batman versus Superman and Justice League to sort of set up the Flash and Cyborg and Aquaman better. even if it was like I was saying earlier, not on here, but the in the comic books where there was the 4 people that posed as Superman.
Yes. Cyborg Superman, Eradicator, Superboy, and Steel.
Yeah, if they'd have done a movie about that I think that would have been awesome. I think they could have done that one a little more lighthearted than Batman versus Superman, so to bring in more of the comedy, and introduce Aquaman and Flash and maybe Cyborg or some, somewhere in there, 2 or 3 of those characters in that one, and I think it would have set up Justice League better. But I don't know.
It would have been fun, but I don't think they have the history and the backstory to really set up a lot of those characters, unfortunately.
I know.
But,
it would have been cool to see.
Yeah, Justice League is almost a prequel for the individual movies, really, because it kind of sets up some of the characters for their own individual stories.
Yeah, I guess.
So.
I guess, whatever. I'm just a guy that does a podcast. That's, listened to by a few people. What do I know? Anyways, yeah. So there we go. That's
my Justice League.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get to see it. I mean, I was going to try to see it tonight, but the movie times are weird, so I won't see it tonight. Tuesday nights is the night that I go see movies because they're $5, and you can't beat that. $5 to see a movie.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday night, I don't know what I'm doing. I have to play in a band somewhere, so I don't know. So hopefully I'll see it. I don't know. I'll probably see it before Catron season.
This is true. It would be interesting to get my review though, because I would be your average.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the characters somewhat, but I've not really seen the other movies, so I would probably be able to give you a true review outside of it. So I actually thought about trying to see it this weekend because I bet you it'll be in the theater there. So
you should go see it. Give us your review.
I will try.
Here's another segue. Speaking of Suicide Squad, somebody got me good. I know. I'm sure they got a lot of people. Did you see the sneak or the teaser trailer for Suicide Squad 2?
No.
Nah.
Somebody did one, and they did a really good job. I mean, you had to watch it a couple of times to be like, oh, wait, that's actually from this other movie, and that's from this other movie. But it was like a teaser trailer for, the next movie, and it was like, when they showed it, I was like, man, I'd watch that movie. That sounds cool.
That's a problem, though. Warner Brothers is gonna hire these people to actually edit the actual movie now. That's what happened with the last one.
But it had the guy from Walking Dead that plays Negan as Deathstroke, and
that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, he's an older guy.
It's Deathstroke. Okay.
Yeah, Deathstroke. Who'd you think I said?
I thought Deadshot.
No.
That doesn't make any sense. How could that be a sequel then?
No. As Deathstroke, he's like the new guy or whatever.
Deathstroke.
And I was like, oh man, he's gonna be Deathstroke. That's pretty cool. And then they had scenes of Will Smith doing some stuff, and then some other scenes from some of the other characters. I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. And then I realized, no, wait, that's just stuff spliced together. But you should check it out. You should try to find it because it's a pretty cool trailer. Even though it has nothing to do with anything, it was cool. It was well made. But so they got me for a moment until my senses kicked in. Anyways, well, you guys have anything else before we go off into the great unknown to eat multiple foods and buy multiple deals?
Nothing other than next week is the big crossover for the CW DC shows.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll talk about that.
Well, we're going to talk about that because it's a 2-night event, so it's like Monday and Tuesday.
Whoa.
So two. So it's like
2 nights.
Girl, 2 nights, 2 hours each night.
2 hours each night?
No, 1 hour each night. 1 hour each night, so it's 2 hours long. No, it's 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours each night.
Wow.
It's 2 shows. It's Supergirl, and like Legends, I think, or Supergirl and Flash, and then the next night is Legends and Arrow.
So that each show has
2
their
hours.
own. Yeah, I got you.
So since I don't watch
but it's
Supergirl and I don't
only
watch
2 weeks.
Legends, then,
Right. Yeah.
Since
So you'll need to set.
go ahead.
If you're recording, you'll need to set something to record those.
Yeah, I don't record. I don't know
Just
how.
watch them on demand.
Yeah,
Well, then they're
On the internets.
on the internet.
On the
Well, it's on
CW.
but I don't watch Supergirl and I don't watch Legends, so am I going to be confused?
I don't think so, because this seems like its own story.
Okay.
Because everybody's meeting to go to Barry and Iris's wedding,
Oh,
Oh.
are they actually going to
basically,
get
and
married?
then Nazis attack from a different universe.
Nazis?
Yeah, Nazis.
Why did it have to be Nazis?
Earth X, which is apparently Earth 53, and it's run by Nazis, and
Nazi
the
planet.
heroes have counter. Yeah, the heroes have counter heroes, like evil versions of themselves that are Nazis that are coming to that world for some reason to blow it up. I don't know why, but and they attack during the wedding.
So they're like, okay, so we're going to have a wedding. We need a big bad guy. Who could it be? Bring in the Nazis.
Bring in.
Exactly, you can't go bigger than Nazis.
And there's the title of this episode. Happy Thanksgiving. Bring in the Nazis.
Please no.
No, don't.
No, probably
Let's
not.
not do that.
Probably
No,
not.
no, that's not going to work.
That probably won't work.
Reminder: cut this part out and
Yeah,
paste in "Happy Thanksgiving."
Guess what? I do all the editing, so I can leave it in.
And start here in 3, 2, 1. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody! Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Oh, we're already an hour in. Okay, so that's going to be next week. This week, Flash is cranky Flash, I think. We'll find out if there's a night, or everybody's cranky towards him or something. And then I guess that's going to do it for episode 32 of I Am Geek, our big Thanksgiving spectacular.
Thank Geeksgiving. Thanks Geeksgiving.
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 Segway!
I'm writing on Geeksgiving right now.
Mm-hmm.
So give to us. We're just a bunch of geeks.
Give me your fellow geek.
Buy our t-shirts, I guess. I don't know.
I guess. Agreed. Yeah. Do it.
At least give us a like, a comment on
Share.
iTunes. I went on there the other day to figure out how to do that, and I still can't find where to put comments on iTunes. I guess you can't do it. Can you do it on the mobile one? I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. You can find it.
Why not?
We don't have anything on YouTube right now because we're dealing with a bunch of stuff on there, but I'm sure we'll have some stuff later. Anyways, we will go into that. Anyways, thank you for joining us again. Hopefully you are listening to this on a full belly of turkey and stuffing and ducks that you carved yourself or something.
Cranberry.
Yeah, or French silk pie.
Your Black Friday bacon.
Yeah, it's the best kind of bacon. It's tenderized by a mob of people. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving. Have a safe Black Friday.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And see you in December. This is I'm Geek. Good night, everybody.